What's up guys, welcome back. So I have a very fun video for you guys today. So I think that last week sometime, not last week, yesterday as a matter of fact, they were given the Latin Grammys was on, and I didn't get to watch the full show, but of course I had to go ahead and make sure that I made time to watch my JLo. I am a super big fan of JLo. I love her, and I just fell so much in love with her hair and her makeup from that day. I mean, it was absolutely flawless, so I figured why not come on here and try to recreate the same look that she had on that day. And I am going to use all drugstore products. Every single thing that's going to be on my face today at this moment will be a drugstore product. By the way, for those of you who don't know, her makeup artist is a phenomenal makeup artist, by the way. Her name is Mary Phillips. You can follow her on Instagram. I'll link it down below just in case. She is absolutely amazing. She's always got JLo looking flawless. Always, always, always. So I'm going to go ahead in with the L'Oreal True Match Illuminating Liquids and whatever it's called. And I'm just going to pop on that onto my cheekbones. And you guys know how JLo is. She's known like for her signature glow. Now I don't really know what exact foundation she was wearing on her skin, so I'm just gonna wing that part. And even though I'm still gonna use a drugstore foundation, this is like my holy grail foundation. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, and you guys know that I get mine in two shades. I get mine in 209 and 208, and I mix them both together, and it gives me the best concoction for my skin tone. I did forget to mention, I actually am going to put a little bit of the NYX illuminating drops into the foundation to get that nice extra glow. I almost forgot to do. Now next for concealer, I'm going to use the what is this called? The LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm going to be using it in the shade Pure Beige. Yeah, Pure Beige. And I'm also going to use my concealer as my eyeshadow base because I did forget to pick one up. And I am going to go back in with more highlighter on the cheekbones. And I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers. Set my under eye concealer, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Setting Powder. And it's in the shade Translucent. So I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with that. So now I'm going to set my cream highlighter with this Maybelline Master Pro Contour Kit. You guys know how much I worship this little palette. I love it so, so much. And I swear by it. I use it every single time I wear makeup. So now I am going to bronze my face. I'm really not going to focus on contouring. Just pretty much bronzing. And I'm just using that same Maybelline contour kit. Like I said, there wasn't too much focus on the face. It wasn't really crazy, but it was very glowy as usual, very highlighted, and she did have a little bit of blush on, and it was more like a nice pinky, soft pinky peachy blush. So I'm going to use the same one that's in this palette. I am going to go in with the NYX No Filter powder. I spoke about this in my last favorites video, and you guys know how much I love it. So I am going to, sorry about that, I am going to just kind of buff this into my face. That way everything stays in place. So I'm not going to do anything really fancy on the eyes. On the brows. I'm really just gonna, I'm not even gonna go crazy like I usually do. I'm just simply gonna fill them in and probably go over them with a brow gel. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go over my brows with the Maybelline Precise Fiber Volumizer. And I've been using this lately a lot, and I really been liking it. This actually is like the Benefit Brow, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a brow gel, but it's tinted. All right, so for the eyes, I am gonna go in with these two palettes plus one individual eyeshadow. I've had this one for so many years. It's the L'Oreal Infallible, what is it called? Infallible. This one of the pressed pigments that came out a while ago. They still sell them in stores. I am going to be using Amber Rush. Now, one thing that I do notice about J-Lo's makeup artist, she's amazing with everything that she does. I love her style of makeup, everything about it. But I do notice, and I noticed that with a lot of like celebrity makeup artists, they are not like really perfect with the blending part. I feel like, not because they're not good or anything, I'm saying this because I think they don't have a lot of time. And when you think about it, you know, celebrities are always in a rush. They always have to go from interview to this show to that show, so they don't always really have time to really go really crazy and you know, have time to be blending things out. So I noticed that her eye makeup wasn't like seamlessly blended out. It wasn't like that perfect kind of, almost like that YouTube Instagram kind of Instagram kind of eyeshadow look, where it's really nice and, you know, that has that beautiful gradient effect. Sometimes she does, but most of the time when I do see her eye makeup, it's always kind of just actually put on, and it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely flawless. I love it. So I am gonna go in with this color right here to actually, it's a matte actually, so it's not like I'm gonna start with any shimmers, but I am gonna start with the matte, and I am just gonna kind of follow my crease and create kind of like a V shape. And I'm gonna be pressing it in. I'm not gonna really like go crazy blending it right now. I'll probably do that a little bit later. And it also, the colors also came down to the lower lash line, and I'm gonna do that as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this color right here. This is another kind of like a taupey, almost like a bronzy taupey color, I guess. And I'm actually gonna put that right, and this has a little bit of shimmer in it, so I am gonna just go ahead and run that right above that color that I just placed in my crease. Now, the reason why I'm tapping and I'm not like doing the typical blending, like the windshield wiper motion, is because I don't want that perfect, you know, blended out eye. I want it to look like, you know, I was in a rush and I didn't have time to do the makeup. So now I'm going to take this color right here, which is probably it's pretty similar to that color that I actually placed above my crease. It's probably a little bit darker, so I am going to just add that to the lid, just the outer part, the outer corners of the lid. So now I'm going to go in with that Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to go in with the Infallible pressed pigment. I'm going to see how it goes on with that, and if not, I'll just do it with my fingers. I am going to put some of that into the crease with that same brush with the other side. And just a little bit. I'm going to run it over that just a little bit. Not really going to go crazy. So another thing I did notice was that she wasn't wearing any liner, but her lids were like where her lower lash line was pretty deep. So I'm guessing that they used some kind of powder just to kind of give that little smoky effect. So I'm gonna run the darkest color in that palette onto the lid, onto the lash line, so that color. And I am going to put that into the lower lash line as well. Another thing was, I don't think there was anything on her waterline. It just looked really nude, so I'm just going to leave that the way it is and not really add anything to it. So these are the Salon Perfect 615s. Are they? No, 614 lashes. My favorite lashes. I love these. My favorite drugstore lashes. I feel like I am going to be buying these for a very, very, very long time because they are absolutely amazing lashes. And they look very similar to something that JLo is wearing that night. So I thought they were perfect for this look. So yeah, so I'm going to be using that for my lashes today. So let's see if I can get this on camera without screwing up. One shot. Nice. Perfect. So this I've had for a long time. I swear by these lipsticks. This is the Wet n Wild 99-cent lipsticks, and this is in the shade Just Peachy. I just went through my stash and found what I thought was as close as possible to what she had on, and her whole look was a super affordable look, so like makeup look. So I like this color, and it's pretty much almost like what she had on, but I feel like it washes me out too much. So I did pick up this Revlon, what is this? Revlon Ultra HD Lip Lacquer, and I got it in the shade Pink Sapphire. So I am just going to put that on top just to top it and give it a little bit of a gloss, and kind of tones the lips down a little bit. Finishing touch, mascara. I have a review, not a review, but I have a first impressions on this mascara. This is the Maybelline the Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara. I wasn't too crazy about it, but I'm really starting to like it. So I figured you need a drugstore products, a drugstore mascara, so why not use this? So I am going to use it on my bottom lash and also to bind the false lash with the real lash. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was fun and helpful. I wanted to do something a little bit different than your average, you know, typical eye makeup look, or you know, whatever. Wanted to do something a little bit different. Yes, I know I do not look nothing like JLo, but I thought it was really fun to recreate. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos and recreations of different celebrities or different eye makeup looks or face looks or whatever the case may be, please make sure you leave that down below, and I would love to do more videos like this. It's so much fun. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.